Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel if you've already seen my intro video, and welcome to those that are new to the channel and what will be the intro to my second and third official videos, since I'll be using this for my full commentary practice session and just the shot videos. I wanted to go over a couple things before you get to the action. First, I'm still new to this whole video process, and since it's just myself, I'm limited in what I can do and my eye for the camera. I'm a novice in that regard. So this first video, action video as it were, I've recorded from a very low angle. You can't really see the arrows on the lane, so you won't get a full picture of my bowling. Future videos will have a better angle. However, you do get a good view of my footwork. Second, this is ultimately just a practice session. I recorded this session 3 weeks after my radiation therapy concluded. So I'm just trying to get my balance and release back to where they were before the surgery and the therapy. While I will be supplying frame-by-frame analysis at the end of each game, this practice was focused on improving my balance and release mechanics and not worrying too much about scores. Still, it was a good session for me. I saw a marked improvement a few days later in league play. And finally, I hope you all enjoy my first actual bowling action video. And I have much more coming down the pike. Stay tuned for more content and remember to like and subscribe. Now enjoy this awesome short intro. All right, hey everyone. Welcome again to the channel. I'm here at Marko Lanes in Casper, Wyoming. It's a 24-lane facility. This is just going to be a practice session today. As I said in my intro video, that I'm coming off of cancer treatment, radiation specifically, that I got over about 3 weeks ago. And so body's feeling good again. Actually have energy. So I'm planning to do about a 6-game session. Right now just doing a little bit of a warm-up. Just working mostly on release and balance. Something that I've had issues with since the surgery and the subsequent radiation. So I've been struggling with those recently, so here to practice and see if I can work through those issues for right now and get back to where I was. So again, right now, just doing some warm-up balls. Again, working on balance and consistent delivery. Right now I'm throwing the IQ Tour Ruby. I got it about 4 months ago, but it really only has about maybe 10 or 12 games on it. Most in practice the first week that I got it. So I'm not real familiar and comfortable with it. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what it does. It's 3 9-pins in a row. That's pretty crazy. But as of right now, lanes were oiled last night. 3 full games in a 4-person league bowled on them, and then they just had a junior high sort of group bowl on them. So I'm dealing with a little bit of some drier conditions, but again, overall it doesn't really matter today as I'm working on release and balance. I'm thinking I'm going to throw maybe one more ball after this one, and then we'll get to the games. Again, with the how far outside I'm throwing. This is not my usual track that I throw for the usual house pattern. House pattern is usually more of a, over the 5th arrow and break point of about the 5 or 6 board, and having to throw this for these conditions over the center arrow. Break point about the 7 board or so, but we'll see how it goes. All right, here we are starting the first game here. It's a teeny bit left of where I'd like for it to go, but that's okay. It's good release. Happy with the balance on that one. All right, second ball. Let me see if I can move it out a little bit further right. That was basically the same ball. Again, I'm missing my mark. I'd like to be about a 1.5, 2 boards further right. There it is, holding the oil a little bit, still hitting the pocket. Missed the straight ball. I do throw a straight ball at typically the 6 and the 10 pickups, just because I'm not real good with getting a hook over there. The straight ball that I throw I actually got when I was 16 years old, when I was just learning how to throw a hook. So that ball quite literally has 700, 800 games on it. Still use it as a straight ball for the corner pins. Okay, that's more where I wanted to be. That was a good ball, good release. Happy with that one. Just see if I can continue to do that. Let's see how we do 4th frame. A little inside. Again, missed a little bit to the left, like I've been saying. But it held the oil and nice pocket hit. I do like this ball from what I've seen. It's nice and clean. It's got a pretty predictable motion. Again, got lucky with that one. That held the oil. That should have been right through the nose. I'm continuing to miss left by about 2 boards. Let's see if I can get this spare here. I went a little further right than I wanted to, but got the spare there. And I apologize if it takes me a little bit to get back over. I'm also tracking my shots in the app that I use. I'm a stats person. I like to keep as many stats as I can for these practice shots anyway. Okay, lost a little bit of speed on that one because I kind of fell over, lost the balance on that. Again, like I've been saying, I've been having some issues with the balance and falling over, again, since the surgery and the radiation. I do still have some issues with falling over or losing my balance, as it were, from time to time, but not nearly as often as I have in the last month and a half. It's been bothering me, so I'll try to get back on that. That was better, still a little awkward, a little off balance. Speed was good, line was good, so it worked out. Okay, going into the 8th frame here. Let's see if I can get one. Inside of where I wanted it. Again, having some issues getting out to where I would typically be, just because of the dryness of the lanes right now. It's much deeper line than I'm used to throwing. Pretty uncomfortable with the dryness, so I wasn't going to attempt to try to pick that up with my regular, with the Ruby. It's a good spare. All right, let's see if I can hit my mark. That was better. Still a little left of where I'd like. And obviously a little light. Left the 10 pin, of course. All right, going into the 10th. Let's see if I can actually hit my mark and get a couple strikes here. All right, 10th frame. Oh, that's quite a bit. Was better. Again, I continued. I just missed my mark by about a board and a half or so. All right, second ball, the 10th frame. Again, inside left. Just keeps getting worse. I got lucky on that. All right, one more ball. Let's see if we can make it a clean 10th. There we go. That's where I want to put it. A little more action down at the back end of that, but that's exactly where I wanted to put it. Okay, first game in the books. 190. Nothing crazy to ride home about or anything, but the releases were decent. Can't really complain on that one. Balance was overall pretty good. So we will go into the second game. I'm going to continue to play with the Tour Ruby for one more game before I move for these lane conditions. So I'll finish this game and I'll move down a ball. A little less hook. Okay, that's where I wanted it. All right, little light, 10 pin. Speed was good, line was good. Just came in a little light. Okay, second ball. Let's see if I can hit that line again. And actually get the proper result. Decent line. Didn't get a real full release on that one. It came in a little light. Got lucky with that 10 pin go down. Pick up the easy spare. No issues on that one. Last two balls weren't the best releases. So I'm gonna make a small minor adjustment of about a half a board, throw the same ball, and see if we can do actually get the proper result. Okay. Line was decent. Maybe left of left a board of where I'd like it to be. Again, balance was a little off on that. Easy 10 pin. I'm gonna move that half board. Hopefully I can get a good release, nice and balanced. Okay, that was pretty good. I like that. Still coming in a little light, but still got that 10 pin carry. See if we can do it again. It's a little further right, but it's going to come back. Not quite. More of a miss than I would have thought. I should be able to pick that up, not too much trouble. No issues there. Okay, moving into the 6th frame. 4 spares and a strike. Let's see if I can actually hit my line this time. Get a nice result. We'll make another half board adjustment. That's right where I want to put it. And there we are. Okay, adjustment worked. Put it right where I wanted to. It's nice and balanced. Good release. Let's see if I can do that again. Okay, that was a little awkward. I got lucky. It sort of slipped off the finger, just a touch. But still got the carry on that. Still balanced. Didn't fall over on that, so that's mark that one down for being good. It was just a minor issue with the release. Okay, staying with the same board adjustment. Okay, it was all right. Very weird on the balance. Kind of leaned over to the left rather than the right, which is my usual miss. No lane adjustment, so same where it was. Last 4 frames. Okay, that was very good. I like that one a lot. Okay, it's 4 in a row going into the 10th. Should end up with a decent game there. Let's see how it goes. Last 4 balls have been good. Yeah. I got lucky. Not good on balance. Missed my mark. So, not real happy with that shot, but that's what we're working on. Oh, it's a little too much speed on that one, but got very lucky and it worked out. Okay, last ball of the 10th. Okay, that felt really good. I missed it way to the right though, but worked out. Better. 226. You know, I think I'm actually gonna stick with this ball for one more game. Maybe make a ball change in the middle. It seems like the oil is moved around a little bit to take a little bit of the angle off, so I'm a little more comfortable. Also got a pretty decent line going. All right, 3rd game. I missed that way right. Excuse me, left. Very inside. Lucky that that wasn't a lot worse. Throwing a straight ball at this one. And I'm gonna miss. At least get one. Ah. All right, well, I'm gonna miscue on that one. 2nd frame. Let's get it back to missed left. Same result as the last one. It's good release on the port. The balance a little different. Again, throwing the straight bow at this one. That's much better. Easy spare. All right, third frame. Let's get it back. Okay, that was better. Come on. Nope. It's more where I wanted to put it. Still a little further right than I would have liked. This frame, I'm going to make that ball change. Not feeling real comfortable behind the ball. Easy 10 pin. All right, so ball change for this one. Okay, so the ball I'm switching to is the Roto Grip Hybrid. First ball I added to my arsenal since coming back to bowling. Added it in January. It's a very, I don't know, I suppose it's my benchmark. I kind of see what the lanes are doing with how it responds. It's got about, somewhere in the range of about 80 games on it. It's very angular like the Ruby is, but just not as much. And that was an awkward release. It's all on me. Didn't quite get my fingers all the way through it. Should be able to pick it up. Again, throwing the straight ball at this one. Lanes had fresh oil on them for league. I would throw that hyped hybrid at this one, but again, I'm not very comfortable with it. And I miss it. All right, going into the fifth frame. Not so great on this one. Hopefully I can have a good release this time. And we can turn this game around. Okay, that was good release and balance. I just missed my mark like a real bad. Brooklyn strikes still count, so we'll put it in the books. All right, let's try this again. Show you what this ball actually does. Okay, that was better. Again, put it where I wanted to. Not quite as angular as the Tour Ruby. Very similar. Go as fast as I can to get through this. Get through this game. I'm going to be moving 2 lanes, so currently on 17. We're going to jump me over to 19. Okay, I missed that one a little bit left. Kind of standard result. Just a touch high, a little 4-pin. Okay, I did have 3 in a row. So, was turning it around. Good. Going into the 9th frame. Which again, not really going for crazy scores today. Just trying to work on release and balance. If I can throw a big one, then that's great, but it's not the goal today. Okay, good. Kind of fell off the foot a little bit, tiny bit off balanced. Still good release. Put it where I wanted it. Okay, that was all right. Slipped on the foot just a touch. Yes, and very true. There is a bunch of kids that have just entered in. So this particular little vlog might get a little noisy. All right, 2 more balls in the 10th. Okay. It's nice and balanced, bad release though. So, oh. That stuck to the finger on that one. So I get to stay where I am, continue to be here on 17. Start of game 4. Still feeling pretty good. Not tired or winded. During the radiation, really took a lot out of me. Took just about everything to both 3 games in league, and then toward the end of the radiation, I'm missing. But toward the end of the radiation, I couldn't even bowl. I just didn't have it in me. But again, 3 weeks out, feeling good. And now, if only I could hit my mark. Should be an easy spare. Let's get this one done. No problems there. I'm going to make about a 1.5 board adjustment over to the left. See if I can angle my body a little bit further so I can actually get the ball out for the right. Okay, well, that's more than I wanted to do, but okay. So that's the new line. I was looking up at ball speed, was a little slow. I typically range right around 14.5 to 15 mile an hour according to miles per hour meter. In this house, so I was sitting that last ball at about 14, so let's see if I can jump it up a little bit. Good line, good release, but again, balance was off. Got away with it. Speed was good, back up to 14.7. Right around where I like to be. Let's see if I can get a nice balanced release this time around. Nope. I mean, it was. Got away with it, went through the oil. Good balanced release, just missed my mark, left by quite a bit, about 6 boards on that one. Got lucky with that last one. Let's get a proper one this time. As you can see, not very balanced at all, slipped on the foot. Again, very lucky with that one. Missed a touch left, but the speed was good. And enough oil for it to not hook and go through the nose. Okay, much better. Nice and balanced. Good release on my part. I just missed my mark by about a board to the left. Which is okay. Try my best here. Get an easy spare. All the kids just started to warm up and bowl, so well, missed that one. Too much speed. Put it down further left than I would have liked. Hit too much oil. So not a good result on that one. Aggravating to miss the easy ones. Or what should be easy ones. All right, 7th frame. See if I can get it where I want it. Okay, well, balance and release were good. Again, I keep missing it left. Not a great result. Again, should be an easy spare. Should be in the book an easy one, but okay. Oh, so not so easy. Let's see if we can change it around a little bit. It was on a decent one there, and then 2 open frames. Let's turn it around. Again. Maybe I am more tired than I think I am. not hitting my mark. Very awkward, off-balanced release. Now let's pick it up. Okay, the kids are starting to get a little excited. I don't know if you can hear them through my mic or not. I'm going to continue to narrate and commentate. This might be fun in the edit. Okay, that was a little better. The oil's doing some weird things a little bit. Ball motion's a little bit off. Seems to want to just grab earlier. Not getting a whole lot of continuation through the lane. It wants to grab 2/3 of the way where it usually would just kind of push through. So we're going to go a little bit further right. Not a great result. That was the first ball in the 10th, so blew that one. I don't know what everyone else does for these kind of pickups, Greek church, grandma's teeth. I just throw it just about as hard as I can at the 3 and hope for the best result. So again, straight ball at this one. Throw it hard. And completely miss them all. So kind of a little bit of a heartbreaker there in the 10th. Only bowled a 186. Was on track for a 200, but that's all right. For this, I think this final game, this 5th game, it's getting very noisy, very raucous in here, so I think I'm only good for one more game. For this final one, I'm going to go to my truly old benchmark. This ball is a Lane 1 buzzsaw. I actually picked this one up in the year 2000 and used it for a lot of games. It's been resurfaced once. I had it resurfaced last year. It's losing a little bit of its pop. It doesn't have a whole lot of hook to it anymore. But I would imagine that it's a ball that's seen somewhere in the range of 12 to 1,300 games. Probably doesn't have a whole lot of pop left in it, but it does still move. Although it's a little less, so. Should be a little better. I am very, very, very comfortable with this ball. It's just because I bowled so many games with it. Almost bowled a 300 with it last year. I think, as I've said, I do not have any 300 games in my history. Prior to last year, my high game was a 289. And then last year, I had an opportunity to bowl 2 300s, but failed to do so just because of being very, very nervous. Missed a little left on that one. That's all on me. Was balanced, was a pretty good release. Just didn't get what I wanted. So I'm going to go back to the hybrid for this pickup. Just because the buzzsaw doesn't get a whole lot of action to it. No problems on that. So yes, as I was saying, I had 2 opportunities to bowl 300 last year. One with this buzzsaw, as I said, and then the other with that high pipe. The first one, again, like I said, I don't have any 300s, so the emotions sort of kick in. I got very nervous, very shaky. The first one, the first final ball. Let's throw this ball and continue my story. Okay. Basically right where I wanted it. But the first one, the first opportunity, again, I was shaking like a leaf. Again, just very, very, very shaky. I'm sure other bowlers for the 300s understand the feeling. But threw it, missed my mark, about 3 boards left, sort of went through the nose a little bit and left the 3-6. And the second opportunity, with the hyped hybrid, same thing, going into that final ball, shaken. I tried to sit for, you know, a minute and a half or so to try to calm the nerves. It didn't work. Still got up there, very shaky, and threw the ball and threw it. Did put a little too much effort into it. Threw it too hard. Very, very light, and then left a 247. So I had a 297 there. Okay, missed that a bunch to the left. Kids have been bowling. I'm sure you've been hearing them for the last 10 minutes or so. They are quite exuberant. Pick up. So going into the 6th, I guess technically this would be my best game. Haven't really commented on balance and release since I was in my story mode. They've been pretty good releases. Been happy with them. Balance has been pretty good. Missed that one a little bit further right than I'd like. Again, let me know what you guys do for these kinds of spares. Again, I'm just gonna poke it down there over at the 610 and hope for the best. And I missed altogether. Okay, going into the 7th frame. Let's see if we can actually get this going a little bit better. See if I can hit my mark a little bit better. Nice and balanced, good release. And I'm missing, just missing my mark. It was balanced, it was good release, just missed left. Let's pick this up and move on. Going into the 8th. Okay, made a 1 board adjustment on that. Dropped a little bit left of the lane, pushed it out a little bit. It's a good result. I'm going to stick with that line again. All right, 9th frame, 2 more frames. Okay, that's where I want it. Good result. Little tiny bit off balance, but good release. Okay. Put a little extra in that one. A little extra rotation on that. Didn't mean to, obviously, but put a little extra rotation in it. And obviously it goes through the nose. This one, I'm just going to try the buzzsaw and see what happens. Again, I apologize for the extra noise. Kids are having fun. What can you say? All right, very, very good. It's typically the go-to ball that I do have for spares like that during league. All right, last ball. Let's see, end on a high note. And there you go. So, appreciate everyone watching, sticking through. Appreciate you sticking with me. Trying to ignore all the other kids and stuff, but the amateur professional, I am Tap, and I'm out.